Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm finally painting this landscape from Sicily that I photographed last summer. Some of you might actually recognize this scene because I recently posted a small sneak peek of the painting as a YouTube shorts, and it was really nice to see how much you enjoyed it. I originally wanted to paint it in my Sicily travel sketchbook, but the scene felt a bit too special for that, so I decided to turn it into a larger watercolor painting instead. For this painting I wanted to try something new, so I'm using this Hahnemühle Britannia hot press watercolor paper that I've never worked with before. For the colors I'm using my Schmincke Horadam watercolors. I started with a light blue on the painting to give the whole scene the right undertone from the beginning. After that I had to wait for the paper to dry completely before continuing with the next layers. The mountains in this landscape actually took quite a few layers. I had to build them up slowly because the mountains in the distance needed to stay lighter than the ones in the foreground. It wasn't that easy to get that effect right, especially because the colors are actually very similar to the sky. At first glance the mountains might look brown, but if you use a color picker on a photo like this, you'll notice that many of those colors are actually different shades of blue. Our eyes can be a bit misleading sometimes. When I work on landscape paintings, I usually start by taking the photo and checking it in an app with the color picking tool to see the actual colors in the scene, so the painting comes out as realistic as possible. This painting honestly stayed in the ugly stage for a very long time. It took me several days to work on it, and there were quite a few moments where I almost gave up. The grass on the hills just didn't come together the way I imagined it. I was a bit overwhelmed by all the details in the grass, and I tried to simplify the individual elements a lot because I didn't know exactly how to paint them. At first I thought maybe I simplified the painting too much, but later I was able to make it work. finishing the watercolor part, I honestly thought the painting might be lost, but using color pencils is where the picture finally came together. I used a mix of Faber-Castell Polychromos, Derwent drawing, and Caran Pablo's and Luminance pencils. Especially in the trees, adding all the sharp details made a huge difference. It really brought the whole scene to life. Overall, this painting was such a journey from the early underpainting to the long ugly stage, and finally bringing it all together with colored pencils. I took my time building up the layers slowly and also gave myself breaks along the way, which is why it took a few days to finish. I really love how it turned out in the end, and it reminded me how much I enjoy creating landscapes and experimenting with new techniques. I hope this video inspires you to try something a little challenging in your own sketchbooks. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys!